So the chat's there. So, videos. Hello, everybody. Hello, are you there? Hello. Welcome to the STEM Lockdown Digital School and welcome to your grade 3 English lesson. My name is Teacher Fiona and I am your grade 3 teacher. How are you? Can I hear your voice? Hello? Hello? Anybody there? Hello? Mel, could you unmute everybody so that I can talk to them? Please. Hello?
Hello.
Hello? 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 Would you be able to write your name in the chat box so I can see your name? That would be nice.
Hola, Ruta.
Now remember that we don't have
Smile
cameras,
or could you?
but I like you to talk.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, everybody. Hello. Okay, shall we get started? So today, this is what we're going to do. All right, we are going to have a story. Like stories? We're going to have a story and we're going to predict what the story is about. We're going to talk about wolves and sheep. And we're going to learn some new words. We're going to be introduced to our story, The Boy Who Cried Wolf. Do you know that story? And we're going to read the story together. Then we're going to do a vocabulary exercise. But now remember that when I'm talking, you right, so I think what we might have to do is that when you want to say something, you might have to put up your hand. I'm not sure. All right, now, can you describe a wolf? Who can describe a wolf for me? Would you like to put up your hands and talk about this wolf? Mosa, what about you? Prisha, yay, Prisha, can you describe this wolf? So, Mel, will you unmute somebody? Okay, I don't hear anybody talking, unfortunately. I don't hear anybody talking.
Yasha? Priyasha.
Who can describe this wolf for me? Anybody?
Musa.
Hello.
Hello, is that Musa?
Yes.
Hello, Musa. Tell me about this wolf.
This wolf is a gray.
Sort of a grey color, grey and a bit of pink. It looks like in this photo, browny color. What else? What else?
It has black and white.
It's got black and white. You're quite right. Does it look friendly?
No.
Doesn't look friendly. It looks like it could just snap at somebody, doesn't it? Which animal does it remind you of?
It reminds me of
A dog. It reminds me of an Alsatian dog.
a German dog.
Yes. And you can see it's with somebody else. So that's probably its husband or its wife, hey, that it's with, its partner. Okay, thank you, Musa. Thank you. So the words I've got are furry. Would you say it's furry, this wolf? And it almost looks like a dog. It's got a long tail and it looks alert, doesn't it? It looks like if somebody had to creep up on it, it would see them and turn around and snarl, right? And it's quite colorful, this particular wolf, isn't it? It's got that pretty brown color in with it. Okay, so there's our wolf for us. But remember that wild animals are never friendly, are they? So let's go on and talk about a sheep. Look at this sheep. Who'd like to describe that sheep for me? Anyone? Who will describe that sheep? Okay, I see two raised hands. Who are we going to choose, Mel?
Priyasha.
Priyasha. Priyasha, what do you think about this sheep? How would you describe the sheep? What about Musa? Would you be able to tell us again, Musa? Well, I'll tell you then. Look at it. It looks very woolly, doesn't it? It looks warm and woolly and soft. Oh, who's going to speak? Who's going to speak?
Hello.
Hello. Who's that?
It's Musa.
Musa. Musa, how else would you describe this sheep?
It looks cool.
Cool. Okay. What else? Does it look friendly?
Yes, it does.
Or does it look nervous?
Yes.
It looks a bit nervous to me. It looks as though if I went any closer, it'd run away. Don't you think so? Maybe it's nervous. And it's white. And it's attractive. I think we get all our wool from those sheep, don't we? So those are the two main characters, apart from a little boy, in our story today. So I wouldn't say a sheep is friendly, but it's not a vicious animal like a wolf. Okay, let's go on. Now here's our story for today. It's called The Boy Who Cried Wolf. Do you know that story? So let's have a look at some pictures. There is a boy and he's looking after sheep. And maybe he's calling wolf. And now he's laughing. Why is he laughing? And look now, he's calling wolf again, but look, there is a big wolf there. What's happening? What do you think this story is about? Who would like to tell me what they think? Anybody? Junior. Right, Junior? I can't hear anything. Right, so look at the pictures again. And let's see what this story is going to be about. It's got to do with sheep, a boy, and wolf. A wolf. Right. Okay, let's talk about wolves and sheep. Look at those wolves. Did you know that they are the biggest member of the dog family? You can see that they could be quite fierce, right? They could be like a really fierce dog. And what they do is they catch and eat smaller animals, like sheep. Sheep, on the other hand, are quite calm, and they eat grass and seeds and things like that, plants. Seeds, grass, and plants. Right, do you know anything else about wolves and sheep? This is a very quiet class, very quiet class. Okay, let's go on. So let's talk about our story now. The boy who cried wolf. So Musa, would you like to answer some questions that I'm going to put on ask? Do you think you could answer some questions for me, Musa? Do you want to put up your hands and then we can unmute you so you can answer these questions? Right, so Musa.
Hello.
Hello, Musa. So who do you think the story is about, Musa?
It's about a boy who cried wolf.
Right, good. And Musa, what's happening in this picture?
A wolf is eating the sheep.
That wolf has grabbed the sheep, you're right. And the boy's screaming, right. When is this happening, do you think? Is it the nighttime or the daytime, the morning, the afternoon? What do you think?
It's the afternoon.
You think it's the afternoon time through the day? Okay. And why is the boy looking so scared?
He's afraid that the wolf will come and attack him too.
Yes, he's scared the wolf will attack him as well. And how does he get help? How does he get help?
By running to the village.
By shouting.
Saying,
yes. Good. And where do you think this is happening?
It's happening on the field.
On a field near some houses. Very good. Thank you, Musa. Thank you so much for talking. That's so awesome. Right now, because we're grade 3, we've got quite a lot of vocabulary to look at. But I think you might know most of these words. You know what a shepherd is, right? A shepherd is someone who looks after a sheep. You can call these out with me. Bored is when somebody feels that there's nothing interesting to do. Look at that little boy. Do you think he looks bored? He's got nothing interesting to do.
Yes.
Right. Now, is there, Musa, are you still talking? Musa?
Yes.
Okay, Musa. So would you call out the word, that word that's there, and then I'll tell you what it means. What is the word? Grinned. Grinned. And grinned means smiled. You can see that that boy is grinning, smiling. Right, what's that word, Musa? Amused. Good. To find something funny. Next one. Cry or cried. Good. Can be used instead of shout. That one. Grumbling. Complaining crossly about something. Next one. Scattered. Very good. That means that the sheep all went in different directions when that wolf came. Come, and then this one. Comfort. Good. To make someone feel better. Next one. Delight. It gives a lot of pleasure. Great pleasure. Next one. Stern. When something's stern or someone's stern, it means very serious. And this one? Weeping. It means a lot of crying. And last one is alarmed, worried or concerned. So we're going to read our story now, and I'd like you to look out for those words. And now you'll know what they mean, right? Right, let's go on and read our story. Right, there was once a shepherd boy who was bored as he sat on the hillside watching the sheep. He is so bored. That means that he hasn't got anything interesting to do, right? Let's go on. To amuse himself, he took a great breath and sang out, "Wolf! Wolf! The wolf is chasing the sheep!" He wanted to play a joke on the villagers. Do you think that was a good joke to play?
No.
Not a good joke to play. The villagers came running up the hill to help the boy drive the wolf away, but when they arrived at the top of the hill, they found no wolf. The boy laughed at the sight of their angry faces. "Don't cry, wolf, shepherd boy," said the villagers. When there's no wolf, they went grumbling back down the hill. And there's the boy laughing. Later, the boy sang out again, "Wolf! Wolf! The wolf is chasing the sheep." To his naughty delight, he watched the villagers run up the hill to help him drive the wolf away. When the villagers saw no wolf, they sternly said, "Save your frightened song for when there really is something wrong. Don't cry wolf when there is no wolf." But the boy just grinned and watched them go grumbling down the hill once more. Later, he saw a real wolf prowling about his flock. Alarmed, he leapt to his feet and sang out as loudly as he could, "Wolf! Wolf!" But the villagers thought he was trying to fool them again, and so they didn't come. At sunset, everyone wondered why the shepherd boy hadn't returned to the village with their sheep. They went up the hill to find the boy. They found him weeping. Weeping means crying. There really was a wolf here. the flock has scattered. I cried out, Wolf, and why didn't you come? An old man tried to comfort the boy as they walked back to the village. We'll help you look for the lost sheep in the morning, he said, putting his arm around the youth. Nobody believes a liar, even when he is telling the truth. And that's the end of our story. So that old man was telling that boy, if you're going to tell lies, nobody believes you. Even when you tell the truth, you can't tell lies anymore. Right, how did you like that story? Did you like that story? Right. What do you think happened next? What happened next, do you think? Anybody got any ideas? I wonder if that boy learned his lesson. Maybe the next day he didn't pretend that the wolf was coming anymore, I think. What do you think? What do you think, Junior? What do you think, Sukanya? Hello, what do you think happened?
The boy learned his lesson.
That's good, yes. I think you're quite right. The boy learned his lesson. He learned, I must always tell the truth, otherwise people won't believe me anymore. Good, thank you. Okay, so did you think that was going to happen in that story? Did you think that was going to happen? Who'd like to answer? No one want to answer? Okay. What lesson did you learn from the story? And we heard that you mustn't tell lies, right? And I think the shepherd boy learned his lesson, right? Good. Okay, now we're going to quickly do a spelling game. Look at the spelling game. It's those words that we had just now that also read, and then we looked at the red words in red. Shepherd, scattered, grumbling, comfort, stern, delight, cried, alarmed, grin, bored, amused. So Musa, could you come and help me again with this spelling game? Right, can you unmute somebody, please, Mel?
Musa has already been unmuted.
Hello?
Hello. Hello.
Okay, hello. So look at number 1. What do you think that word is? He moved off in different directions. What word do you think that is?
Scattered.
Scattered. Good. Number 2. Which of those words can be used instead of shout?
Right.
Cried. Very good. I'm showing you the first letters. Number 3. What is a synonym for serious? Serious.
Stern.
Good. Number 4. What is a word for excessive crying? A lot of crying. Which word would that be?
Weeping.
Which one?
Weeping.
Weeping. Did I forget to write weeping in the box? I think I did. Good. Number 5. Complaining crossly about something. What is that word? When you did you say it? So grumbling, right. Number 6, a person who looks after sheep.
A shepherd.
Good. Number 7, great pleasure. Great pleasure.
Delight.
Delight. Good. Number 8, feeling that there's nothing interesting to do. Bored. Right. Number 9, a synonym for smiled. What's another word for grin? And number 10, worried or concerned. Alarmed, yes. Number 11, to make someone feel better.
Comfort.
Comfort. And number 12, to find something funny. To find amused. Very good. I'm giving you a clap. Very, very good. Right, everybody, let's carry on. So today you did the following. You predicted what the story is about. We talked about wolves and sheep. We learned some new words. And we were introduced to our story, The Boy Who Cried Wolf. You read the story. And you completed a vocabulary exercise. I have sent you some homework that you could do tonight if you wanted to. And if you want to read that story, there's the link over there. So that brings this lesson to an end, but I'd love you to come tomorrow. Will you come tomorrow? It's a reading and comprehension lesson. Okay, I'm looking forward to seeing you tomorrow, okay? Right, so I shall say goodbye.